Good evening and good afternoon. I'm telling about this price in Sale of Goods Act. In Sale of Goods Act, I'm going for price. Here the price is the linchpin. Here the price is the linchpin that we come across. Okay. When you go for contract of the contracts, consideration is one of the important things that we come across. Okay. Consideration is one of the important things that we come across. And when you go for consideration, something in return is nothing but consideration. Here, when you go for Sale of Goods Act, the same thing you will come across. So what is the return, sir? The price is the return. Okay, the price is the return for sale of goods. Okay, and what are the things that we come across and what are the different modes of prices that we come across? All these things we'll see. Price is an essential element of sale. Very, very important. That's why people, they used to tell this thing as a linchpin. Price means money consideration for sale of goods. What is this price? It is nothing but the money consideration. No valid sale can take place without a price. When you won't have any price, you won't come across any sale of any commodity. If no consideration is given, then it will be a gift. Okay, whatever it may be, the gifts that you are giving to your friends or to relatives, okay, on the occasion of their birthdays or marriage days, whatever it may be, it will be like a gift. And people, they won't prefer that. People, they won't give the vegetables or the milk or any other provisions as gift. They'll anticipate some money and they'll look after their profit. The price constitutes the essence of a contract of sale, as no sale can take place without a price. So price is very, very important, and without price, no contract of sale will come into picture. The price may be money actually paid or promised to be paid depending on whether the agreement is for cash or for credit. See, here when you take into account the price it should be paid or is to be paid, it is paid, or okay, it is to be paid in future. And this thing, it will tell you about whether the sale is for a cash sale or a credit sale. When you come across cash sale, automatically the price, whatever it may be, the price demanded by the seller, we will pay that and we'll take the commodity. Then there isn't a matter. Okay, there isn't a matter. But when we go for credit sale, it is nothing but future payment. It is nothing but future payment. So the businessman or the trader, he has to keep the credit sales because he is going to get the sales, okay, in the future. So that is the thing. The price may be money or money actually paid or promised to be paid depending on whether the agreement is for cash or credit sale. However, where goods are sold for a fixed sum and the price is paid partly in terms of cash and partly in terms of valued goods, it is a sale. Suppose if you ask, sir, I want to go for a sale, I want to purchase a commodity. For that, okay, I'm going to pay some amount in the form of money and some quantity of valued goods, okay, I'm going to give. Tell me whether it is a sale. Yes, it is a sale. Okay, it is a sale. Why? Because when we go for this sale, as we already learned, there should be consideration. There should be consideration. And this consideration, it may be in the form of money or it may be in the form of goods or both, whatever it may be. But there should be some consideration. Then only you will come across sale. And what are the different modes of sale? The price. The different modes of fixing prices are expressly stated in the contract. Expressly stated. You see, you want, like this. You want to take this commodity, and for this commodity, you have to pay this much amount. Right on the face, right on the face, or at the time of going for the transaction only, the price will be told by one person to the other person. And if he likes to pay that amount, he will pay that. And if he doesn't like that, he won't. So expressly, when it was told expressly, so there won't be any problem, Amma. There won't be any problem. It will be very helpful. Then Aisa Paisa, then and there itself the matter will settle. So the parties may fix such price for the goods as they may please. Thus a man may sell his goods at any price he likes and may even sell them at a loss. So when you expressly tell this, the price, okay, automatically the person will be in a position to sell that. And don't be of that opinion that the person will sell only for profit. He will sell even for loss also, he will sell that. Sometimes he has to. That is compulsory. Okay, so whatever it may be, you'll see the price of the commodity. That is first mode of fixing the price. Now, the second mode of fixing the price is to be fixed by the valuation of a third party. It is not the two parties that are involved in that contract of sale. Price will be fixed by a third person's valuation. Okay, that a third person must come and he has to fix the price. For example, if you take into account X, a trader by A, call him as A, and C is a supplier to A, the X. And let us take B as a customer. When the customer, before B is going to the shop, the C, when he is giving the X, he will give in lot, in bulk quantities. While at the time of giving only, he will tell that, you see, I'm giving at 3 rupees per egg, and you can sell them at 5 rupees. There won't be any profit. There won't be any problem. And you can save 2 rupees on one egg. Like that, the third person, that is C, he will tell to A, that is the trader. And when you go, say for example, B had gone to the shop and he asked an egg or 1 dozen of eggs. What the shopkeeper A will do is, he'll say, sir, 1 egg costs 5 rupees. If you like, I'm going to give. Okay, fine, give it. So the B gentleman, he will pay 60 rupees for 12 eggs. Whereas, okay, he'll give 60 rupees to the trader and take 12 eggs. Whereas C, the supplier to the trader, he will give the same 1 dozen of eggs, that is 12 eggs, at 36 rupees. And what is the difference? 24 rupees is the difference, and that is nothing but the profit of the business trader. Like that, a third party must tell. Suppose if he refuses to tell the price, then we can say that there is no contract of sale. It is nothing but a void contract. And the third party should not be influenced by any person, either A or B. He should not be influenced. Okay, when he was influenced by either A or B, then we will take into account the damages. The innocent person, he will get, or he can claim damages, not the price please. Because the third party was influenced either by A or by B. That is the thing that you will commit. The parties may agree to sell and buy goods on the terms that price is to be fixed by the valuation of a third party. If the third party does not or cannot make such valuation, the agreement is said to be void. I told you it is not a sale. Okay. In this case, he is giving an example, please. Let us go for that. A agrees to sell certain goods to B at a price fixed by C. The C is a third party. A is a shopkeeper. Let us take A is a shopkeeper and B is a customer. If C refuses to value the goods, the agreement is avoided. Then there won't be any agreement. Then there won't be any sale. If, however, C is prevented either by A or by B from fixing the price, the innocent party will be entitled to use the defaulting party for damages. I told you already. The innocent party can go and claim damages. Okay. Okay. Third one is earnest. Earnest means nothing but whatever it may be, the token of sale, what we pay before going for selling the means and the sales transaction, we'll call that thing as earnest. When you go for contracts, earnest money, what is this earnest money? Whatever it may be, the money that was paid before, okay, the tender, before the tender, whatever it may be, or at the time of tender, whatever it may be, the amount paid by the persons, we'll call that thing as earnest money. Then after that only the tenders will be opened and they will look after the price. And if that tender, if it is valid, if one tender is valid, then what they will do is they'll take into account what is the purchase price or what is the contract price. From that, they'll deduct the earnest money and remaining amount only they are going to pay. So like this, earnest, this is one mode of fixing of the price. Okay, so earnest. In a contract of sale, the buyer may give some tangible items, tangible, which can be movable, tangible items as a token of faith or a guarantee, a security for the due performance of the contract. He'll give a tangible item. This is known as earnest. If the contract is performed, the earnest is written back. They have to give that. If it is in the form of money, it will be adjusted again as the purchase price. That is the thing. Generally, 99% of the transactions, this type of sale of transactions, they'll go for money. Okay, they won't take into account any tangible items from the buyer and return that. 99% of the transactions, contract of sale transactions, they will be in the form of money. And whatever it may be, the earnest money that was paid by the buyer to the seller, it will be adjusted in the purchase price. How, sir? Suppose if the buyer, if he pays 3,000 rupees and the price of the commodity is 13,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, not 13,000, 10,000 rupees. Okay, so at the time of payment, okay, this 3,000 rupees will be deducted from 10,000. Only 7,000 must be paid by the buyer to the seller. This will be easy. This will be easy for the buyer. There is no necessity for him to pay 10,000 rupees and take 3,000 rupees from the seller. Cut that. Settle that. Have 10,000 rupees. You told 10,000 rupees is the purchase price. So already I paid you 3,000. Let us deduct that. So remaining 7,000 rupees I am going to pay to you. And the seller has to oblige. This is one way of fixing of prices. And the fourth one is stipulation as to time. Stipulation as to time. Okay, what is this, sir? Stipulation as to time. When you go to any shop, I'm going to give a small example. When you go to any shop and when you give cash and when you take the commodity, the shopkeeper won't keep that. He won't give much importance to this. But when you purchase any commodity on credit, then he will keep that person in his memory. He will note down. Because the stipulation, the payment, the stipulation of time, it is then and there itself, it is over in the first case. But in this second case, the payment of amount, it dates back to future. So time thing is very essence. Stipulation of time is very essence. When he is going to pay, tomorrow he is going to pay, or after 1 week he is going to pay, or after 10 days he is going to pay, like that. The time aspect which will come. So there the price will be fixed. It may be relating to payment or may not relate to payment. Stipulation relating to time of payment is not the essence of the contract of sale. Stipulation relating to time of payment is not the essence of the contract of sale. When he is paying is not that. At what time he is paying, on what date he is paying, it is not the essence. Stipulation not relating to time of payment may be essence. Stipulation not relating to time of payment may be the essence of contract, but essentially depends upon the terms of contract. Stipulation not relating to stipulate. Previous one is stipulation relating to time of payment is not the essence of the contract of sale. When he is going to pay now, now. Okay, there is no contract of sale because he is paying at the time only he is paying. So automatically there is no time lag. But stipulation not relating to time of payment may be the essence of contract, but essentially depends upon the terms of the contract. Okay. When you go for credit sale or credit purchase, that person, he will keep you because there is no time gap. Time limit is not there. Payment is only there. And mainly the contract, it depends upon the terms of contract. When you are going to pay me, boss, I'm going to pay you within 3 days, boss. Up to that extent, don't ask me. After 3 days, if you won't be paid, then ask me. So there, the time is not taking at that moment or at that time or in that time. No. The terms of contract, it will decide about the contract of sale. This is what this is what I want to tell you about the time, okay, of that.